This is relationship coach Renata Faris from GetRelationshipsRight.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to get more attention, more affection, more of the good stuff from your relationship partner. And also for those of you who are working on getting your ex back, this will work for you as well. So we'll start with a very simple idea of what children do when they're trying to get attention and affection from their parents. So we all know what children do, right? They first they act cute and sweet and smart to try to get attention. If that doesn't work, the next thing they do is they have a temper tantrum. Now adults, when we're not getting attention and affection from our partners, often do the same thing. We will be pleasing and wonderful and loving, and perhaps we'll ask for attention. And if that doesn't work, what do? We often throw a temper tantrum. We get angry. We might pursue the person just the way a child would follow a parent from room to room. And then if, as a last resort, we'll have a temper tantrum. So those, those strategies do not work. So imagine that you are the person that somebody's trying to get attention and affection from. If they were pursuing you, if they were in hot pursuit, if they were telling you they wanted attention, or if you were, if they were angry at you about not giving them attention and affection, you know that would drive you away. So those kind of strategies drive people away. And those are the kind of strategies that adults typically use to get attention and affection and more of the good stuff from their partners in relationships. They will, as I said, they will be cute and sweet and perhaps seductive. And then they will often reach out and pursue the partner if the partner is not giving them what they want, and then they will get angry. So what should you do instead that does work? And that is going to seem counterintuitive, but it works very well. What you should do is focus on your own life. Focus away from the person. So if you want attention and affection from your partner, and they are, for whatever reason, distancing, focus away from them and focus on yourself. Give them more space than they are pushing for. Now I know that's very hard and it's counterintuitive, and there's a big fear underneath that if a person is not giving you attention and affection that you want, and you give them even more space, they will just forget about you and let you go, or they will think that it's okay to not meet your needs in the particular ways you want them to be met. And they will, kind of settle into the new low attention, low meeting of needs kind of relationship. The truth is, though, you can't really force someone to give you what you want. People only give in relationships. Now, in a parenting relationship, a child can force an adult, for the most part, to give them attention, even if it's negative attention, because as parents, it is the parent's responsibility to manage the child, to take care of the child, right? But in an intimate relationship, even in a marriage, your partner is a free agent. Even if there's a ring on your finger, your partner is still a free agent. So you can't control them by what you do. You can't force them to give you what you want. But you can change the dynamic of the relationship so that all of a sudden they become more interested in giving you what you want without even being aware that that's the thing you want. And so that's the way you do it. You focus away from the person and you get busy in your own life. You find a way to satisfy your own needs without cheating. And I'm not talking about finding other people to be with or finding other people to flirt with. I'm talking about healthy ways of satisfying your needs. Go spend time with friends. Go join a club. Go get a massage. Go work out. Go get together with guy friends or girlfriends. Go get involved in something that makes a difference for you. Improve your career, improve your fitness, improve your diet, work on yourself, Do whatever you need to do to focus away from the relationship if you're not getting the attention and affection that you want, so that you are not constantly trying to pursue that attention and affection. And in many cases, your partner will turn around and become curious about what you're doing and why it is you're not pursuing them, and will actually be more interested in spending time with you. Now, in some cases, for example, if you are in a brand new relationship that's about 2 or 3 months old, and you're noticing that your partner is paying less attention to you, it might be that the relationship is simply settling out into what is normal for your partner. Because for the first 3 months, people are at their best behavior, so they may be more interested or more willing to spend much more time with their partner. But at around 3 months, life goes back to normal. And so what you might be noticing is not the lack of attention or affection, but their natural way of being in a relationship. And if you focus away from them and onto the things that are important to you, then you will have the space to evaluate. Did they really pull away? Is something happening in the relationship? Or is this just how they behave in all relationships? Is this their normal way of behaving? So to summarize, how to get more attention and affection from your partner if they're giving you space and if they're pushing away is not to pursue them, but to focus away from them and on your life. Go have a good time on your own and see what happens, and often your partner will come and join you. And I recommend for couples, even in long-term relationships and marriages, there will always be an ebb and flow of how much attention and affection you're getting. And certainly do bring it up and ask your partner if something's going on. And if they tell you there's stress in their life, or perhaps nothing is going on, but they are still distancing, go ahead and give them more space than what they're creating. And pretty soon they will notice that there's quite a bit of space in the relationship and they're missing you. Now, just to round this off, if you give your partner lots of space and they don't notice that you're missing and they're not missing you, and if you are not in a very long-term relationship, perhaps it's time to evaluate if the relationship is right for you. And if you are in a marriage or relationship, that might be the time to get help. And you can find out about how to get help from me and work with me, whether you're an individual or whether you're an individual in a couple that wants help for your relationship and perhaps your partner is not willing to get help, or whether you'd like to get help as a couple. Just look underneath this video and I will tell you how to get in touch with me and have a Get Clarity session, either for an individual or a couple, to try out and see if coaching works for you. Thank you for watching. This is Relationship Coach Renata Paris of GetRelationshipsRight.com.